Hello, Jerry Heron, liberal to red pill. Rainbow pride is poison. It is no longer fighting for gay civil rights, but the right to debauchery and hedonism. And no lesbian, gay man, nor bisexual should be supporting this race to the bottom, pun intended, let alone conservative Republicans. So what is Rainbow Pride? Rainbow Pride is the decadent debris left over from the legitimate campaign for gay civil rights. USA Gay Rights history started in 1950 with the Mattachine Society, formed by a group of homosexual friends to protect and improve the rights of gay men. Are you now, or have you ever been, a homosexual? Words from the FBI records on the Mattachine Society from May 1953 by a confidential informant of known reliability who is a sex deviant. Yes, this is from FBI records via a Freedom of Information release. The FBI began tracking the Mattachine Society as a danger to United States security. When the March for Open Gay Civil Rights began in earnest with the Stonewall Riots in 1969, there was no gay pride. It was Gay Liberation and Gay Liberation Front. So where did the so-called gay pride, Rainbow Pride, come from? It came as a counter to gay shame. Gay men and lesbians were tired of being forced to live clandestine lives, tired of living a lie, tired of being harassed by the police, tired of being discriminated against, tired of being fired for being gay, tired of being evicted for being gay, tired of being blackmailed for being gay, tired of being made to feel ashamed for something they believed was nature given, and most importantly, tired of being attacked and beaten and having no legal recourse. Those early civil rights marches were a way to come out and expose themselves to society, no longer concerned about being on an FBI record, a way to show society that there was no cause to be alarmed by accepting homosexuals. Yes, you know homosexuals. No, you probably did not know they were homosexuals, but they are and were everywhere. Most gay civil rights, equal rights have been attained, and homosexuals enjoy the same federal protections as every other U.S. citizen. But instead of accepting that they have won their equal rights, the Rainbow Pride activists have continued into what can only be described as a spiral downwards. Now it seems that attaining those equal protections is not enough. Now Rainbow Pride activists want special rights. The right to be naked in public without objection. The right to public sex without objection. The right to public displays of sexual kink without objection. The right to target and influence minors without objection. No longer demanding the right to be in society, but the right to change society from within. The so-called pride events have evolved beyond a counter to feeling ashamed. They are now actually taking pride in shameful behavior. Public nudity, public sex, public fetish, all in the presence of children. And the more outrageous, the better. It is no longer just LGB, lesbians and gay men and bisexuals. Now it is a string of letters which most people can't even identify. And in that string of letters, the alphabet Rainbow Pride activists have embraced the most demeaning slur cast on homosexuals, queer, as a token of affirmation. They say they have taken ownership of the Q word as Black Americans have done with the N word. But Black Americans may use the N word in rap songs. Black Americans may use the N word to separate themselves from Black degenerates. But you don't see the N-word used pervasively and openly in society. You don't see articles written about N-word news, N-word art, N-word music, N-word culture, N-word social functions. But alphabet Rainbow Pride activists have allowed and condoned the use of the Q word to be used by open society. You see articles written about queer art, queer news, queer music, queer culture, queer social functions. It is the same toxic word used by gay haters and skinhead thugs beating up on LGB folks. Enough. It is not benign. It is an egregious self-hating slur. Along with the N-word, it has no place in civil society. No Q, no N. Alphabet Rainbow Pride activists have also encouraged the inclusion of a mental illness into gay civil rights with the addition of the letter T as an LGBT T. In 1952, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Illness, the DSM classified homosexuality as a mental illness. In 1973, however, the DSM removed that designation after studies by Alfred Kinsey, Evelyn Hawker, and other psychologists. Being homosexual is no longer considered a mental illness. Gender dysphoria, however, is considered by the very same manual as a mental illness. Gender dysphoria is a body dysphoria. It is a body and mind disassociation where your body knows facts and your mind believes fiction. Gender dysphoria is not a sexuality, and it certainly is not a gay sexuality. T does not belong in LGB. So why does it have a home in LGB? Because the same Rainbow Pride activists want to be inclusive and diverse. Whether it is LGB or not, they want to continue with their victim status to acquire more and more rights. It has become the alphabet soup of the supposed dispossessed. Yes, there are gay gender dysphorics, and there are also many more heterosexual gender dysphorics. But by lumping all of gender dysphoria as a gay sexuality is to assert that all homosexuals are also mentally ill. That is completely false. Most alarming is that alphabet Rainbow Pride actors are coming for your children, and they're singing about it.
You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked? Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. We're coming for your children.
Of course, they will claim that they only want to rescue your children from the negative bias of heteronormativity, which is code word for anyone they consider a bigot. That's also code for converting your children to be gay. Alphabet Rainbow Pride actors have gone from decades of claiming that homosexuals were born this way, so now pushing that everyone can be and should be gay. When the 95% heterosexual majority finally wakes up to this agenda, the everyday happy homo is going to bear the brunt of this backlash. It's going to make the parents' backlash against critical race theory look like a garden party. And that backlash has already started in Eastern Europe with anti-gay rights legislation, street attacks on gay men and lesbians, in Russia, in Poland, in Hungary, in the Czech Republic. The Republican Party is blindly stumbling into Rainbow Pride activism. Understandably, the GOP no longer wants to be seen as the party of mean, the party of anti-gay, the party of the moral majority, the party of Jerry Falwell blaming homosexuals for 9/11, the party of the TV evangelicals pushing for the death penalty for being gay, as they did in the 1990s. But Republicans embracing Rainbow Pride is not the way to prove that they are not just pandering. Republicans should be supporting LGB Patriots, whose pride colors are red, white, and blue, not rainbow. Republicans should not be supporting Rainbow Pride or Rainbow Rhinos. LGB Patriots reject the Rainbow Banner stolen from Greenpeace, the Rainbow Warrior, and the anti-nuclear movement of the 1970s. The Rainbow Banner has become nothing but a catch-all for extreme deviant behavior and does not represent gay civil rights. We are everyday lesbians, gay men, and bisexuals in a political diaspora, and we are alarmed and ashamed by alphabet Rainbow Pride excesses, but also not entirely comfortable with the GOP's anti-gay history. We include lesbians who have seen their spaces decimated by heterosexual men with a feminine fetish, commandeering girls' and women's spaces, their locker rooms, their changing rooms, their sports. The GOP needs to resist the slide to Rainbow Pride. Stop running candidates who are mentally ill dudes in dresses. Yes, I mean Bruce Jenner. Resist the influence of rainbow rhinos like President Trump's favorite homo, Rick Grinnell, who was pushing for the inclusion of a mentally ill gender dysphoric into government. Positions should be based on merit, not on mental illness. And say no to log cabin Republicans. Log cabins, there is no T in LGB. That is a woke world lefty position. You are not conservative Republicans. You are nothing more than Rainbow Pride lefties with religious faith. Log cabins, LGB+T, celebrate Rainbow Pride. Rainbow Pride events, Rainbow Pride Month, Rainbow Pride social functions, all endorsed by politically shallow thinkers like our GOP leaders. Listen out for the woke word speak from our very own AZ GOP chairperson. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kelly Ward. I'm the chairwoman of the Republican Party of Arizona, and I want to say Happy Pride Month. I want people in the LGBT community to know you are welcome in the Republican Party. We celebrate the diversity of our country, of our world. I encourage all right-leaning, right-thinking, conservative people, no matter what your sexual orientation is, no matter what the color of your skin is, no matter where you were born, to join this Republican Party. Join us in our efforts to keep America first. Help us to save our republic. Again, happy Pride Month. See you soon.
A Phoenix Log Cabin board member asked me if the demand is to remove transgender members. If they are gay, gender dysphoric, then no, they have a place as a gay person. But why the need to have the mental illness celebrated with the T in the title? Following that logic, then why not add other mental illnesses into the title? Example, another body dysphoria is anorexia. What if you are gay and an anorexic? Then logically, there should be an A in the title too, right? Except there already is an A in the title. What about other mental illnesses? Bipolar disorder. If you are gay and bipolar, why not add a bi to the title too? Of course, there already is a B for bi in the title. It's LGB, lesbian, gay men, and bisexuals, period. No T, no Q. And none of the other completely fabricated genders, sexualities, emotions, confusions, and affirmations for attention-seeking morons. This is woke speak nonsense created by overconfident, bored, left-persuaded youth who have nothing better to do. Republicans have got to stop doing the duty of the woke cultural anarchists who want nothing more than to destroy Western society. Stop using their woke speak. Transgender is an oxymoron. You cannot transition your sex any more than you can transition your species, any more than you can transition your race. Yes, you can mutilate your body with surgery. Yes, you can spend a life taking counter hormones and medication to confuse nature given sex. But Mama Nature knows what your mind resists. And that hole cut into your crotch by a surgeon is not equal to a vagina, which creates life. It is so demeaning to women. That fake phallus created by a surgeon is not the same as a penis and testicles, which provides the seeds to create life. This is also demeaning to men. Resist the every woke world gaslighting. Resist the campaigns to castrate your sons by convincing them they are really girls in the wrong body. Resist the campaigns to make your daughters infertile by convincing them they are really boys in the wrong body. The GOP must stop affirming and enabling gaslighting. There are only two sexes, male and female. Sexuality is not fluid. Endorse gay civil rights as equal protection, not special rights. Do not endorse nor support log cabin Republicans while they are LGB+T and Rainbow Pride. If you are LGB and a patriot and love the countries where you are able to enjoy the same freedoms every other citizen enjoys, then please abandon the rainbow banner, abandon the Q word, abandon the T, which is not LGB, and please join LGB Patriots groups on social media. Together we can stand up, stand within, and push back against poisonous pride. Thank you for watching.